People, this manga haul is nuts. Now, I may say that about every manga haul, but when has the Manga Sloth ever brought you a non-nutter butter, awesome, insane manga haul? That is never. You cannot answer that. That is a rhetorical question. It is never. But this one is so sweet. I have manga I'm giving away. I have completed series. I have ongoing series. I have old series. I have things not in print anymore. And also, I have, no joke, the most amount of series that I'm showing off in a haul that I am dropping or putting on the back burner. So you need to see all these manga that I got, that I'm dropping, that I'm giving away. Let's do this. Alright, we have 80 plus manga to get through. There's a lot to go through and talk about. I don't want to waste time. Let's get straight into it. And we're starting off with Blue Giant number 1 through 4 in 2 omnibuses. And this series has been sitting around in my house for a long time, it feels like, and just never got around to it. And as you see here, it's got good art and it also has a good story. Really happy with this. Snow White with red hair number 24. Good. Next we have Amakoi number 5. Still going with that. Kaguya-sama Love is War 25. Man, quarter of a hundo here. That is a lot. I mean, how much war and love is there in this series? The Remarried Empress number 2. This is IZE Press, full color. This is a great series also. Definitely check it out. And I just thought of a question I heard recently asked to me about my collection. When you're watching these manga hauls from me, 95%, if not 100% most of the time, all of them are already read. I don't put any manga on my shelves until they are read. So everything you're seeing here is already read. And if you have a question, comment, concern in the comments, let me know and I'll let you know about any of these. We got Runaway with Me Girl number 2. This is a nice cover. It seems real like watercolory. It might not be watercolory, but it looks nice. Witch and the Beast 3. Wife has really been liking this series. Look at that. Look at all that action in there. This series looks nuts. Then we have Cross-Dressing Villainess Cecilia something? I can't read that, and I don't want to. We have Yusoki Rhetoric number 2. If you've watched my One Piece books new series, I went over volume 1 of this and it was read, and this is a good series. Here's another series that looks pretty awesome. Doomsday with My Dog, and has a Shiba, and this might be the best Shiba like ever drawn in a book. They do such a good job with it. Oh my gosh, look at it. It's a little chunkin' pupper. Oh my gosh, it's so freaking cute. This series is good. We got Kimono Jihen. If I'm just never gonna be able to say these things right. Number 4. I'm still really liking this series. It's still fresh. It's still new. 7 C's here. Definitely try this one out if you're looking for something new and actiony and cool. Though I am an inept villainess number Dos. And I'm not reading the rest of that title because that's how I roll. Dance Like a Butterfly, Fight Like a Rat. What the heck is going on there? There is Geek and Hitman Volume 2, and here is our first one that is being dropped. My wife is just not feeling it, not impressed. It's middle of the road, maybe at best, at least for us. So right now, this one is just gonna hit the drop for now stack. Sakamoto Days number 7. This series just keeps getting better and better. We are in a super actiony part right now, so it's real fun to read. Shonen Note number 3. I'm liking these covers, and I like that they wrap around. Big fan of wraparound covers when they're done right, and this one is done right. This is a good series so far. Then we got Die Dark number 5, and like always, it's a fun series. Just crazy world that this guy comes up with. This is fun. Speaking of crazy worlds, we got One Piece 102, and things are just not stopping. Things are not stopping. It's crazy that something that has 102 volumes not only holds my attention, but gets me more hyped than most anything else I'm reading. It's just nuts. Then we got Ancient Magus Bride Wizards Blue. This is one of the side stories to Ancient Magus Bride, and it is a pretty good side series. Alright, then we got Angels of Death number 3, and I am putting this one on the back burner. It is not officially getting dropped, but it's getting put in the place where manga might go to die. Unless the series ends and I decide to try it again or pick it up or something, it's just not holding my attention. The first couple volumes are just so, I mean, stuff's going on, but they're just boring to me. I don't know. I'm not enjoying them. So let me know if this is good, bad, ugly. I mean, like, am I missing something? Should I try it more, read it slow, read one every so often or whatever? Let me know. Then we have Dan to Dan. I think I've heard this said a different way, but I just call it Dan to Dan. So number 3 here. I'm excited to see these spines. These spines are crazy looking, and I think they're gonna look really cool once we get a big bunch of them. But like always, the series is Nutter Butter. Twin Star Exorcist number 27. It's crazy to think that I need to say this, but this series needs a little more love. It is freaking awesome. So action-packed. The art is great. So much stuff going on. I need to see more people reading this. This is, I mean, it's just so awesome. Then we have Touring After the Apocalypse number 2. Really like the covers of these. Got like a capybara there and stuff. My wife was telling me about it, and it's definitely not what I first thought when you first see this on the shelf, so this is good. Kaiju number 8. We know it. Ongoing. Hype. Then we have Run on Your New Legs number 4. Talk about a dynamic cover. What a good looking cover there. And we got the full spread, kind of like up and down there. This is a good series. Strongest Sage with the Weakest Crest number 11. Really good isekai. Always enjoy these. Now here's a chunk of manga I didn't think I would own, at least for a while, but when I seen Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer, that's what these are, 1 through 10 complete, 5 omnibuses, I had to jump on and just pick them up knowing that they were getting reprinted. So got this series, and this is a crazy series that is very weird in a lot of ways, but is very good. Now these books are a little heavy duty. The pages are also heavy duty, so they're pretty solid, and it was a good series. But I think at the time of filming this, you can still pick these up for the correct price and not some crazy price that they used to be. Then we got So I'm a Spider, So What number 5. This is the daily lives of the Kimono Sisters, so this is the side story to it. This is good. Shy number 2. This is enjoyable so far at just 2 volumes, easy to pick up. Komi Can't Communicate number 24. If you know, you know. We have number 5, number 4. Now I've had this for a while and I just forgot about it, and that's my enemy. And while I'm bummed they didn't have a 5th volume, it's complete at 4 volumes, so we could do number 5, number 5. Number 5, number 4 we'll have to do. Then we have Correspondence from the End of the Universe. What a cool looking cover. The spine's pretty good, back is good. I like all this stuff. I hope they keep on this route, because this looks awesome. I like this. This was a okay first volume. It felt okay, but then it got much better later in the volume, so definitely gonna try and get number 2. Sayonara Football number 16. That's right, this is over now. Final volume. This was a great series. My wife did say the ending wasn't great. It wasn't the worst ending ever. It almost felt like it needed just one more volume or something. Good series. The Otherworldly something Nobu. I've seen this, and I think people have recommended this to me in the past, and it's a cool looking series. Good art. Got the flaps, so it's nice, but this is being dropped. I read some, and it just, not that I didn't enjoy it, it just was not for me. It's just not a book I feel like reading. And then my wife, so I passed it to my wife, and then she tried it, and then she also, I think, read more than I did, and then she just wasn't feeling it. Just not our cup of tea, not our type of book, so this will be dropped. To Your Eternity 18. This will not be dropped. This is one of the best manga in print today, and I've been watching the anime for this, and it is insane also. Awesome. Obviously same story. Manga I'm sure is better. Definitely pick this series up. Say it every time. Got a little chunk of books here. All Yen Press and an IZE Press. We got the Elden Ring manga, which is cool. Reborn as a Vending Machine. Looks super funny. What This World is Made Of looks sweet too. Yokohama Station, really cool premise in this one. I definitely want to see what this is about. Magical Girl Incident, look at this cover. Come on, that artwork is sick. I love it. This one looks really good and also funny. There is a twist in this one. A Business Proposal, IZE. Now this is a hefty boy. You definitely get what you pay for with this one. And this one seems like it's good too. Then we got The Witch in the Night Will Survive. This one also looks good. It's hard to say none of these don't look good. I mean, they all look good. And then What's Wrong with Secretary Kim also looks like it could be enjoyable, slice of life, and even funny. Now, what do all these have to do with each other? They are all from Yen Press. Were all given to me to review and check out. So they are in my haul, and the video is right here. They were kind enough to gift these to me to review and to check out, and I'm very excited because a lot of these I and my wife will read, if not all of them. Moving along, Ragna Crimson, number 8. Really cool. I don't know how long this series is going, and it doesn't exactly feel like it could end soon, but it also kind of does, if that makes sense. Fist of the North Star, number 8. I always say it, I just wish I had like 50 of these stacked up. They're just such awesome fun reads, and I hear a lot of people say this is just a fun read to shut your brain off. Well, I don't think you need to shut your brain off anymore. It's still awesome and crazy, but the story's actually not that bad. The story is not that bad. I don't know if anybody said it's bad, because it's not, but it's pretty good. So I don't need to shut my brain off to read this. I just keep my brain on and have fun. Wistoria, Wand and Sword, Volume 3. This series is getting better and better, just like, you know, baby steps, better and better. So I'm pretty enjoying this series. The Hero Life of a Self-Proclaimed Mediocre Demon, Volume 2. This series is so awesome, I'm just dropping it because I don't like it very much. So it's not awesome. Orochi number 4. If you don't know what they're doing with the spines, you should definitely check it out if you're in a bookstore or something and they have all 4 of these. They're like fading. They started at a bright blood red and then they're fading and fading and fading. But read this one, it was good. My Isekai Life number 6. Really like this series. It's fun, so happy to continue that. Hey, you. Yeah, you. If you enjoy my content, could you please subscribe? It helps me out so much. Thank you. We have Tomb Raider King here, Volume 2. This one was okay. I think I'm gonna put this series on the back burner for now. I'm actually getting this series mixed up in my head with World After the Fall and like Solo Leveling and stuff. All different stories, different characters and things, but it's confusing me. So I'm gonna let these build up and get them all at once and finish them or something like that. It's just gonna hit the back burner for now. I had a struggle getting through this one and it's by my incompetence of not knowing what's going on or not remembering something. Then I have Banished from the Hero's Party. I Decided to Live a Quiet Life in the Countryside 2 and 3. Another series that is getting dropped. I just cannot get to these on my to read list. Volume 1 was meh, and it's just not for me. I'm not feeling it. I think these have light novels, and I'm sure those are more popular and better, but as it stands, this isn't even going on the back burner. This is going into the drippity drop pile. Record of Ragnarok, this is more on the lines of shut your brain off and enjoy the ride, more than Fist of the North Star, but it's got semi-story, you know, and I like how they're going into backstories with the fighters and stuff. That's pretty good. So this is a fun series. Definitely like this one. Now here is Solo Leveling number 6. I did read this one and I did enjoy it. It's kind of hard to not enjoy Solo Leveling. It is really good. Definitely like these. And I have the first box set of them, 1 through 5, but I can't just not, you know, buy 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 until they make a box set. I'm not waiting 2 years. So I am buying these and double dipping. I'll buy them and sell them and buy the box set. We got a big Chungin boy here. Blade of the Immortal, the Deluxe Edition, Volume 8. Really, I mean, do I have to say it? Blade of the Immortal is one of the screaming goats on the farm. It is really good. As you can see, I'm keeping this in plastic. I was opening them all, and I think I'm just gonna keep them in plastic for now, and I will open them when I want to reread them. Not a manga, but this might be a little hard to see, but this is a Gundam Thunderbolt art book, and this book is insane. Gundam Thunderbolt has some of the greatest art in manga, and obviously Gundams, and this was a sweet book. that I didn't know exist until I seen Prof Otaku talk about this, and I am one of the people who got Prof Otaku into Gundam Thunderbolt, so he found something from the series that even I would want, so I asked for this, and my wife got it for me, and it is awesome and will be sweet on my shelves forever. Speaking of an oldie but a goodie, we got Angel Sanctuary here, complete 1 through 20. Let me show you the covers on these. This is one from the past, and my wife wanted to get this series and read it, so I found a good deal online for it complete, and I think volume 2 or 3 or something like that in the beginning. Some of them have a weird symbol, or their number is not correct, like something like it has something different, but I was able to find the ones without that, and you might not know exactly what I'm talking about, but there was just something different about some of the volumes, and I didn't get the different ones. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And old series, crazy storyline. I don't even know if I'll be able to explain this if somebody wants me to, tell them about it. Its story is just bonkers. I mean, it's bonka. It is nuts and can be confusing trying to explain it to somebody. It's almost something that you just have to read. You just have to read, because it's crazy and you won't understand it until you read it. If you liked my video, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all next time.